They ignored her, mocked her, and treated her like nothing. But one day, she became everything they wished they had. This is the heartbreaking story of a forgotten daughter who turned her pain into power. Emma was born in a small town, but unlike her siblings, she was never truly welcomed. Her stepmother treated her like an outsider, always comparing her to her perfect stepsister, Lily. At family dinners, Emma's plate was always half empty. At school, her clothes were worn out while Lily wore new dresses every season. The father stayed silent, pretending not to notice. Every night, Emma would sit alone in her room and cry. She wanted love, attention, even a smile, but all she got was silence. Her classmates mocked her too, calling her the invisible girl. Deep inside, Emma promised herself, one day they will see me. One day they will regret ignoring me. One afternoon at school, Emma's teacher discovered her hidden gift, painting. Her art carried so much emotion that even the strict teacher's eyes softened. For the first time, Emma heard real praise. She joined a local art competition. Lily laughed at her. You, with those dirty brushes, don't embarrass us. The stepmother warned Emma, stay away, don't bring shame. But Emma worked in silence, pouring all her tears and loneliness into colors on the canvas. When the results came, Emma stood frozen. She had won first prize. The hall clapped, the judges applauded, but at home, her victory was met with coldness. That night, Emma whispered, if they won't clap for me now, one day the whole world will. Years passed. Emma left home for the city carrying nothing but her brushes. She worked part-time jobs, painted at night, and slowly started showcasing her work in small galleries. One of her paintings caught the attention of an international collector. Within months, Emma's name was everywhere. The silent artist who speaks through colors. Money, fame, and recognition flooded in. She bought her own house, a studio, and finally lived the life she once only dreamed of. The little girl who was invisible was now shining on every magazine cover. Yet deep in her heart, she never forgot the empty plates, the cruel words, the loneliness. One evening, Emma received unexpected visitors, her father, stepmother, and Lily. Their faces carried fake smiles. Emma, we're so proud of you, the stepmother said sweetly. Lily added, you're an inspiration. Can you help me get into the art world? Emma's heart raced. These were the same people who never gave her a single kind word. Now they wanted to stand in her light. She looked at them and replied calmly, where was your pride when I was starving? Where was your love when I begged for a smile? You only came when success came, but I'm not invisible anymore, and I don't need you anymore. Emma didn't scream, didn't cry. She simply stood up, opened the door, and said, this house is built with my pain, my tears, and my hard work. There is no room for those who destroyed my childhood. Her stepmother's fake smile faded. Lily's eyes widened with shock. The father lowered his head in shame. Slowly they walked out, leaving Emma's mansion the same way they had once left her heart, empty. Emma stood by the window watching the city lights. She whispered, revenge isn't always about hurting them. Sometimes the best revenge is showing them they can't hurt you anymore. And with that, the forgotten daughter finally found peace.